It started like an ordinary day, quiet, unassuming, almost too calm to mean anything. I didn't know that by the time the sun went down, I would be staring at something that could rewrite everything I knew about collecting rare coins. I didn't plan this. It wasn't a hunt I started on purpose. It was something that found me. Or maybe, something that had been waiting to be found. For years, I've been obsessed with old coins, tiny pieces of history that outlive kings, nations, and even time itself. Coins are storytellers. They carry the weight of centuries, whispers of forgotten hands, trades, prayers, promises. But some coins, they don't just tell a story. They hide one. It was during one of my late-night searches, the kind of nights when the world goes silent and only the ticking clock keeps you company, that I stumbled across it. A dull, silver glint inside an old box from my earliest collection. Something I hadn't touched in years. Dust had settled over everything, like a blanket trying to hide a secret. I picked it up, brushed it gently, and there it was, the 2016 Saudi Arabia 1 Riyal coin. At first glance, it looked ordinary. Common. I had dozens like it. But as I turned it under the lamp, something caught my eye. A faint, almost invisible mark near the edge, MD. It wasn't a mint mark I recognized. Not from Riyadh, not from Jeddah, not from any official Saudi mint. My breath froze for a moment. I whispered to myself, "What are you?" I took out my magnifier, the same one I've used for years, the same one that has helped me distinguish real from fake, rare from worthless. Under the lens, the world of that coin changed completely. Tiny engravings, almost invisible to the naked eye, formed a pattern around the rim, a pattern that didn't exist in any catalog or database I had ever studied. My hands began to tremble. This wasn't just a minting error. This was deliberate. Intentional. Someone had made this coin different, but why? I remember the air that night felt heavier, like the room itself was aware of what I'd found. I opened my laptop, searched every collector's forum, every database, every government record I could access. Nothing. No mention of any MD variant. Not a single entry. It didn't exist. And yet, it was in my hand, real, solid, cold. For hours, I compared it to every 2016 Riyal coin I had. Same size. Same weight. Same design. Except for that one anomaly, the MD mark and those strange microetchings. My mind started racing. Could this be a prototype? A secret mint batch? Or something much, much older disguised in a modern form? The next morning, I took it to an expert, a man I'd trusted for years, someone who had seen it all. When he looked through his lens, he didn't speak for nearly a full minute. Then he put the coin down, leaned back, and just stared at me. "Where did you get this?" he asked. His tone was different, careful. Almost afraid. "From my own collection," I said. "Old hunt. I never noticed it before." He nodded slowly, eyes still locked on the coin. "This shouldn't exist," he whispered. "Not in any official minting record. Not in any release. This is something else." He refused to say more. I pressed him, but he only said, "You don't understand what you're holding. Sometimes, rarity isn't just about age or design. Sometimes it's about intent." This coin wasn't made to be found. I walked out of his office with the coin in my pocket, feeling the metal burn slightly against my palm, not from heat, but from the weight of the unknown. That night, I couldn't sleep. I placed the coin on the table, right under the light, and just stared. The reflection shifted in strange ways, bending the light differently than any silver I'd seen. I took photos. High resolution. I zoomed in. Patterns emerged, geometric shapes, almost like coded symbols. Some were faint, but one looked clear enough to recognize. It resembled the ancient symbol for value infinite. That's when I realized, this wasn't just a coin. It was a message. Over the next few days, I became obsessed. I traced every possible connection, minting patterns, historical coincidences, private collectors who might know something. And then, late one night, I found it, a brief mention buried deep in an archived auction report. A note. About an MD extra coin, discovered once before, decades ago, and quietly bought by a private collector. No images. No trace. Only one detail, its estimated value, $80 million. I froze. My pulse quickened. $80 million for a single coin. That couldn't be real. But the more I searched, the more I found fragments, rumors, whispers in numismatic circles, old forum posts long deleted. People spoke about a Black Friday sale years ago when a mysterious collector offered something beyond value. Some said it was a hoax. Others claimed the deal never happened because the coin was pulled before it could be sold, and now, somehow, I had it. The same coin, or its twin. From that moment, everything changed. Calls started coming in from unknown numbers. Emails from addresses that didn't exist an hour later. People asking if I was the one holding the MD extra. I hadn't told anyone. Not publicly. Not even my closest friends. Somehow, someone already knew. Days blurred into nights. I stopped sleeping, stopped eating properly. Every sound felt suspicious. Every shadow in the room felt alive. I double-checked my locks, moved the coin to a safe, then to another safe. Still, the unease never left. It wasn't paranoia. It was instinct, the feeling that I wasn't supposed to have this coin. One evening, I got a message, no sender, no name. Just a single line. Don't bring it out on Black Friday. I stared at the screen, my heart pounding. How could they know? I hadn't told anyone I was planning a special Black Friday offer for my rare collection, a showcase, a chance to share my passion with the world. But this message, simple and chilling, changed everything. I replied, asking who it was. The message vanished. The chat history deleted itself. That night, the power went out. Total darkness. I reached for my flashlight and, for a brief moment, the light hit the coin sitting on my desk. It shimmered, not like metal, but like something alive. Patterns moved under its surface. The MD glowed faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat. I couldn't breathe. I stepped closer, and it felt like the air around it was vibrating, humming with energy. And then, silence. The lights came back on. The coin looked normal again. My camera was still recording, but when I checked the footage, that entire minute, gone. Black screen. Corrupted file. That was when I knew this story was only beginning. I didn't sleep after that. I couldn't. Because every time I closed my eyes, I saw the reflection of that coin. Every time I blinked, I heard the faint metallic echo of something ancient, something that shouldn't exist in 2016, or in any modern mint, but I had it. And whether it was a blessing or a curse, I was about to find out, because this Black Friday, the world will finally see what I've seen. And once they do, nothing, not the market, not the collectors, not even history itself, will ever be the same again.